YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, I'm Kayla and welcome all to today's video. Today's video is going to be a food vlog. I'm taking you along with me as I go grocery shopping and I meal prep my meals of the week. Meal prepping is essentially what it sounds like, preparing your meals beforehand. And since I'm starting doing this in larger quantities, like last week I prepped the biggest batch of meals that I've ever made and it's just been so good. I feel so on top of things. I'm like, yes, this is good. And today I'm going to a new grocery store. I'm going to BJ's because I've been living under a rock and I have never had a membership. My family has had a membership, but I've just never had the opportunity to use it. And so I was like, I'm just gonna get my own. BJ's and Costco, for those that don't know, are just like wholesale retailers. You can buy groceries, buy items in bulk. And I'm so excited. I feel like an adult getting excited about buying groceries. Like, girl, what? I don't know. Yeah, I need to go pick up my membership card so that I can start grocery shopping because you can't grocery shop without a membership card. And then I might pick up some new containers because today's meal prep, I think it's going to be pretty extensive. This might be the biggest meal prep that I've ever done because I'm going to make multiple different meals and I'm excited to try it because I do want to branch out a little bit. Not too branched out, right? But I am going to try some new things. So stay tuned for that. So if you're not already, make sure to subscribe and let's get into the rest of the video. Okay, vlog. Card is secure. Look at her. She's official. But yeah, first thing I saw is a 12-pack of Fairlife protein shakes, which I'm gonna scoop in my car immediately. I'm feeling good. I'm looking at the prices. I'm like, it's obviously more expensive, right? Because it's in bulk, but it's like, okay, this could save me money in the long run because I'm not buying the same thing every 2 days at the grocery store. So I don't know. Let's see what we get today. I definitely want... Oh my gosh, I used to love these cookies right here. Larry and Larry's, the complete cookie. They have 16 grams of protein. I definitely feel like they give you stomach problems though, but they're low-key worth it. I kind of want to get it. There are just so many aisles of things, obviously. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get the gigantic pack of animal crackers. Are you kidding me? This is literally bigger than my head. Okay, I put the animal crackers back. I think I am just like in awe of all the snacks they have here, and I want to be like a snack type of person, like the prepackaged snacks. They have Cheez-Its and Takis and like chocolate and stuff, and I just want to get everything, but I came here for certain things, so I just need to stick to the list that I have. But trust, when my animal crackers do run out, I will be coming back for it, but right now I'm just getting the things that I should, and then maybe a few things that I want. I'm gonna get these prepackaged white rice. I left my rice cooker at my dad's house, and honestly I just don't eat rice as much. I know that coming from a Filipino person, that's like, what do you mean you don't eat rice a lot? What do you mean that you're buying prepackaged rice? But it's like, this is just this point in my life right now. Like, I don't know, I was making rice like every week at one point, but right now I kind of just want to have prepackaged rice, and then eventually I'll go back and either get my rice cooker or invest in a new one. I don't know. Gonna get some avocado oil spray. I've been running through these like crazy, so this is definitely something that I need to get in bulk. I'm sitting here looking like at all the canola oil and like the Crisco vegetable shortening, and I'm just like, dude, no judgment or anything, but there are much better options out here. Even when it comes down to cooking spray, there are better options. For example, this one right here, the avocado oil. Ingredients: 100% refined avocado oil. And we're gonna go to about $2-ish cheaper. Ingredients: soybean oil, canola oil, soy lecithin, dimethyl silicone. In parentheses it says anti-foaming. Why do I need all of that in my cooking spray when I can just have one ingredient, which is the actual spray version of the oil that I'm getting? You feel me? So taking time to actually look at the ingredient list and like looking at it. Obviously, like some things I don't care about. Like obviously in like Nutella or something, there's gonna be things in there you don't know, but it's Nutella. When it comes down to my cooking spray, something that I'm using every single day, that I'm putting into my body every single day, I want it to be just one ingredient, likely. Or I do take time at least to look at the ingredient labels. Some things just have unnecessary stuff for literally no reason, and you just gotta like look out for it and do some research. I don't know everything there is to know about food and what is like fear mongering in some labels and what's just fine, you know, because the poison is in the dose, right? You have some high fructose corn syrup every now and again, it's not gonna kill you, but if you have it every single day, right, there's a difference. So just take some time to look at that. Ooh, I kind of want to get this ranch seasoning. I don't even need salad. And here I go talking about being healthy. What am I doing? Ooh, oh my gosh, there's so many like bigger things of the food that I get at my grocery store. I feel like It's vegan. I've literally been here like 45 minutes. I haven't even made my way to the refrigerated foods and the meat and the frozen section. I've just been like going through all the aisles. I do need to get stuff for my apartment. I don't know if I'm gonna get them all here because I don't need this quantity of things. Like I do want magic eraser, right? But I don't need 11 right now. So I feel like this place is also good for families. But I did get... Ooh, this is America right here. And then I got some Dawn dish soap. And then I got some Hello Panda chocolate. So I was debating for like 5 minutes if I should get this Bloom energy drink pack. See, I like to buy my energy drinks like one at a time, but each one is like $3-4 and it does add up, to be honest. It really does. So this one it's peach mango, raspberry lemon, and strawberry watermelon, and I actually do really like these. I've only tried the raspberry lemon one, but then it's like 18. It's just such a big commitment. I think that's probably one of the reasons I am staying in here so long. It's like, it's such a big commitment to commit to this for 18 days straight. It's like, what if I don't like one of the flavors? Then I'm out 6 drinks. Actually, I'm not gonna get this because I know like I'm gonna get tired of it. I feel like I'll be good for the year with that one. This gigantic pack of Oikos protein yogurt is only $14. I feel like this is a big steal. I only made my way to the aisle that I actually came here for, so let's just get all our protein and dip out. 2-pack turkey bacon. Looking for peeled and deveined shrimp. This is deveined but shell on. I want deveined and shell off, I think. I don't know. So, let's just do a quick haul of what I got. Got my toilet paper. I look, you want to return this. It seems like such an obscene amount of toilet paper. But then I have my Tide Pods and my dish soap. Then for protein, we have turkey bacon, shrimp, and a 3-pack of raw beef. For carbs, we have white rice. And then I have my potatoes at home. And then veggies, I have tomatoes and broccoli. Fat, I got some cheese, and then I just have some snacks and some cooking spray and my coffee creamer. Let's check out. Let's meal prep. On today's menu, we have a baked potato and broccoli, little plate going on. I've made that before. If you watched my last video, that's like my go-to meal prep. For the other 2 items, we are branching out. I'm gonna make a shrimp and rice bowl and egg white bites. So I think I'm gonna start with the egg white bites first. I'm gonna use this little muffin tray, which we're gonna set to the side. So I have tomato, egg white, and cottage cheese, turkey bacon, and I might sprinkle a little bit of this mozzarella cheese in there. I'm gonna cook up the turkey bacon, and I'm gonna do 3 pieces for the whole thing. For this, I'll put that in the air fryer for like 8-ish minutes, and then while that's cooking, I'll do my tomato. I'm gonna dice the tomatoes. So I got this recipe off of TikTok. I kind of just watched a few separate videos, but very clean ingredients, to be honest. Does anyone else use their dishwasher as like dish storage? I don't even have any like dish cloths or anything. Just rinsed off my cutting board, and while like that is heating up and the tomatoes are cooking, I'm gonna chop up my potatoes. These are golden potatoes. Normally I will do these or sweet potato. The thicker you cut the potato, the longer it will take to cook. So I like to keep them reasonably small. So potatoes are all done. I'm going to season them a little later after we come back from the egg white bites. Let's pull out the bacon. Pretty crispy. In our bowl we have tomatoes, the bacon, we're gonna do 1 serving of cottage cheese. Also, I forgot to say, but I preheat the oven to 350 and it's almost ready to go. I love cottage cheese. The day that I found out about cottage cheese was a really great day. 2.5 grams of fat, 5 carb, 13 grams protein, and it's only 90 calories per serving. Come on. And then we're gonna put in our egg whites. It's not like you can really mix the cottage cheese too well because I didn't get like the finely grained one. A little tiny bit of garlic powder as well, just a little bit. Try to do it evenly, I suppose. I don't even know if there's enough for each one now that I'm thinking about it. So all the bacon is at the bottom here. Okay, we are gonna put it in a blender actually. Part 2. Oh, that is a good idea that happened because I didn't even put spray in there. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? But now it's literally all blended up. It still happened again. Everything is at the end. Okay, so I think these are a bit of a fail already. It's fine. I completely forgot to put olive oil in this last row right here. We're learning together. But it's fun. The bacon is literally all right here. I'm just gonna scoop it up and try to evenly disperse it through each one. Next time, I will remember to put in the tomatoes and toppings all last, or find a better way than me to evenly distribute everything between the bites. Into the oven they go. I hope they taste a little good at least, but we'll see in 30 minutes. Back to the potatoes, we are going to spray them with some cooking spray and then add some seasoning. This is garlic and parsley and then a little bit of salt and pepper. There's a lot in here, so I'm just going to portion out some of them. I want to use this bowl for the shrimp and like any meat that I make in the future, but for today we'll just use it because it's my first time using that bowl. Good little mix. And that's all my potatoes for the week. I'm gonna wait until the egg white bites are done to put this one in the oven. We're gonna heat it up a little bit higher to 450 and then keep it in for like 20, 30 minutes. I'll do like 400, 450, it kind of just depends on the day. And then I'll put this one in the air fryer, which is also an oven, at the same temp. So let's move on to the protein. This is shrimp. I don't even know if the macros are on this. 0 grams of fat to 19 grams of protein for this shrimp. That is not bad at all. Oh my gosh, I'm not sleeping on shrimp. 0 grams fat, 19 grams of protein, 80 calories. Okay, well I hope I make it really well. I'm wearing a glove because I cut myself earlier. Be careful when you are handling knives, people. So I'm patting my shrimp dry so that the seasoning sticks to it. For seasoning, we're gonna do paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And I think I'm just gonna spray like a little bit of cooking oil on top of it. And for beef, I keep it pretty simple. Just garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. If you're new here, I just ground up my beef, the 3 packs that I had earlier, and I'll put it on the stove. Yeah. My egg white bites are done. They look kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. They don't look like the ones on TikTok. I think I kept them in the oven for too long. These are just becoming more and more of a fail, but it's all good. Taste test the egg white bites. I feel like they're not going to taste good, but they actually taste pretty good. I thought they were going to taste awful because I blended everything up together, but it's not too bad. They good. The kitchen got a little bit messy, but I've had my containers all ready here. I'm just waiting for the potato to finish cooking and then we'll portion everything out. is my meal prep. I do have quite a lot of beef and potatoes over here. So this would be an extra 2 meals, but I am about to just eat this for dinner for me and my boyfriend. So we have 5 containers for ground beef, potatoes, and broccoli. Technically would be 7 meals, but we have 5 meals for that. 4 with the shrimp and the corn and the rice, egg white bites, and then I have these tiny little containers, so I just decided that I would put just grapes in them already. I can grab and go with them. And then I have some extra potatoes here as well. This is great for the week. So that was my meal prep. It did take me a while, but it's super worth it. Now I just feel so ready for the week. I feel accomplished, and I feel like I am like so much happier eating food that I know is good for me, that I know what's in it because I made it. And I loved branching out with these new things. Even though the egg white bites, like they don't look the way that a typical egg white bite would look, they still taste really great, and I'm really happy that I branched out and tried a new recipe. And these shrimp, I can't get over the fact that it's 0 grams fat, 19 grams of protein for 5 pieces of shrimp. Like, that's awesome. And they taste really good. I did burn them a little, but I don't mind. It's good. And the sweet corn that took like a minute to heat up in the microwave is so delicious, and I just know that this is gonna be like such a busting meal when I finally get to try it. So I'm gonna package everything up, eat my dinner over here, clean my kitchen, and I am all set and prepared for the week. So this is your sign to just take an hour or 2 out of your day and prepare for the week. Meal prepping is so good. Even if you don't pre-portion out your meals like this, even if you just cook a whole bunch and just put it in 3 containers and eat out of it that way, like, so good for you. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend trying out new recipes as well. So that's my meal prep. Let me know down below what your go-to meal prep is, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on